It's week 4 of the National Football League, and we've got C.J. Stroud. Solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
So now the Ravens getting ready for their first go on offense. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. From the 50, it's Smith.
And there's a short one taken in by Otten.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. The numbers for him from a week ago: 6 catches, 62 yards, and a touchdown.
Coming off his best season as a pro, here's Nick Chubb.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Geno now to throw. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down.
Jerron Bentley, the one to get in and finish off the play. Ethan Evans on now to punt.
And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense.
Leading them out, a 2-year starter at Ohio State and 2nd overall pick in the draft, C.J. Stroud.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
That's the ratio you say you're okay. There he goes, right side.
Down the sideline he goes.
And finally marked down at the 23. A big play that time for Cleveland. 51 yards on the ground. It runs like that with explosiveness. That's what this rookie can bring to the table.
And add to it speed, patience, vision. A rookie has all of that. That's usually a veteran's combo play. I love this guy.
And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 64 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10.
On the move to his left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. A big win there defensively on 2nd and goal, a loss of 7, and it brings up 3rd.
Here's Stroud.
This will be caught at about the 6. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that lead.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design.
And he'll try and throw here on the fake.
We're going back to the same well. It's hot.
They pass up the 3, fake it, it doesn't work. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
Well, I see what they were trying to do there. You pop up your holder, roll him out. You got the option to run or pass. Just didn't work.
Not at all. And the communication was excellent defensively to make sure that receivers were covered as they escaped from the line of scrimmage, because that's supposed to be a surprise to everyone, and that's how they get free. People forget their assignments on defense. That didn't happen. And think about the guy rolling out with the football, looking for an open person, no one there.
Helpless feeling.
Helpless, because that gap between you and defenders now is going to close and close quickly.
Smith's throw complete to Otten.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
You look at this Browns defense,
and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively, because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Give him 40 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
this defense for the Browns, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Now inside the 25, CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb,
his second touchdown on the season.
And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon.
Zuerlein good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance.
The Browns drive about to get started. They begin the drive with Robinson.
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
As they've got it as we resume action.
This one caught. It's the tight end Hockenson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
The Browns hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners at 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience.
And they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down.
Holding offense.
So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Stroud is hit and the ball is loose. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room. Wow, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. But that is showing an awful lot of confidence in the kicker to try and hit from 61 yards. And this one lines up no good.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. A shotgun snap for Smith. And I think the ball's out.
Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. There he goes left side.
Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Bijan Robinson, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point. Up and good.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field.
Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
48 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Okay, let's do our version of name dropping here. Let's show off a little knowledge, right? The A-gap, the gap between the center and the guard on either side, right? Both sides. Control that, you're going to control an inside running game.
And he had to feel satisfied because he hit that gap, broke the contact. He loves that.
That's the best part, right? That's what he's going to ask the coach to run back on film.
Let me see that one more time.
Show that again, coach. Look how my legs kept churning. I just kept moving, and he did to the tune of a big game.
They'll fake it. Now Smith.
Left side to Lamb.
And that's good for a pickup of 10. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go, and let's see who's faster.
And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Josiah DeGuara.
His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Bijan Robinson leading the offense out for another drive.
And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily, when you've set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
Guessing he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it? And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 33 and a first. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Stroud to throw it. And this incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
Let's go now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
19 Tiger.
Throwing now is Stroud.
He completes it to Wilson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. The Browns trying to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away.
Stroud will look to throw once more.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Ready.
The give is to DeMercado.
And he coughed it up.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take it. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Stroud. That is caught. Touchdown, Browns. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Smith. He's got Otten on the out route.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So thanks.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter.
This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
And Stroud now to throw. Here's a screen for Robinson. Finding room at midfield.
And he's got some space here.
Inside the 10.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Bijan Robinson.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it.
The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half.
Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
Inside the 20.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
That's on the tackle, Penei Sewell.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Here's Chubb on the read option.
Taking it right down Broadway.
Now he's free to midfield. Nick Chubb.
And finally taken down at the 15.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10.
Roger McCreary there to bring him down defensively. 2nd and 6.
Play action. It's Smith.
The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the 1st down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
After the made field goal, Zuerlein back out there now to send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the 1st down run.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Here's 2nd and 3.
On the ball. Ready.
They'll run again here with Robinson.
Now he's loose again, pushing his way through.
And he'll take this in. Oh, now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
On second down, another shot for Robinson.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
160 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On first and 10, it's Robinson.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. From the 22 now, here's second down and 7. On the ground, it's DeMarcano. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. On third down, Robinson.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
And that is no good.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Off of play action, here's Smith. And his throw is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll kick it away for the second time. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. So here are the Browns to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well.
Check. Ready.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Now inside the 25.
And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defender gets there, and it's a touchdown. So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half, they give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big time fumble. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Cleveland offense making their way out.
Get it. Go.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends. And we're back now here in Cleveland.
Here we go, here we go.
It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Well, that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Ready?
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt, but for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. Stroud sets up the play action. He's got it to Collins, complete.
A big play that time for Cleveland. 46 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
They'll go play action here with Stroud. This one left side caught by Collins.
Touchdown!
Nico Collins.
30 yards!
And the Browns have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra. Is up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
146 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 2nd down, here's Chubb again.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Now Geno.
Quick slant complete to OBJ.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Smith. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Smith.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On the option, it's Smith himself.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Jawan Bentley was the one who found his way through and finished off that play.
They'll try and wind down. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to kick it away. Fielded at the 20. They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
So now the Browns down by a field goal. A minute 45 to play. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on 1st down. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Now Stroud. Pass complete to Robinson.
And running with power here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
On the handoff, it's DiMercado.
And they can't bring him down. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Stroud.
Nice solid game there, partner, but the clock is starting to become his enemy.
Absolutely. Every second right now, more and more precious as it ticks.
But just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. Stroud.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Robinson up the middle.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive took a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settled things down a little bit.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here.
York able to send this one through.
And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go.
Chubb on the counter. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
across the 20 to about the 22. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well done by the defense. They did their job here in overtime.
Boy, did they ever, because now it's 4th and really long. So if you do decide to go for it, people think you might be a little bit on the nut side, don't they? But guess what? If I did decide to go for it, I'd call something deep. I'd throw a deep pass and hope that the defense didn't remember to just knock it down. If they intercept it, it's almost like a great punt and helps out your defense with field position.
Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line.
Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Stroud's throw taken in by Hockenson here.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
Robinson, he'll try the left side.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on 2nd down. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
It's a pretty good drive they're putting together. And I know if I'm on the other sideline, that offense kind of helpless, isn't it? Because they may not touch the football at all because they go down and score a touchdown. This thing's over.
Absolutely. That would write an ending to this script. We'll see what happens.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Now we'll throw here to his running back. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide. And he is going to have the Browns 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT.
Stroud to throw it.
Sliding out of the pocket. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Now a timeout called for by the offense. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back.
Ready.
Running, DeMarcado.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
Here's Stroud. He'll get this to DeMarcado.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown and a game winner in OT.
Well, things started off exciting. This one had a high-scoring 1st half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the 2nd half either, Charles. And, for them, a really nice victory in a high-scoring output.
You're right about that because so many times we'll see teams come out slow and take a while to get going, and points become a little bit harder to score near the end of games, as we know, because everyone tightens down. but no such issues in this game. The scoring started right away and held up at a steady clip the remainder of the game.
So for Cleveland, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again.